Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 8, read. You must be dreaming. Check three. 6-6. Pull it high. Hey, Delta. Ready.
On first down, Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let it.
Check, 45's the money. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
General West. Shoot.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And this one complete to Reed. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
We got 4. 45.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Looking long for his tight end Reed. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And right away, he lost the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. You got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack. Ryan, Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan, they'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Now it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Jet bomber, 22-jet bomber.
They'll run with Peterson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Adrian Peterson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
That's the score. Redskins 14, Falcons nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan is complete to Jones. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Ryan on 1st down. He's got Smith here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Ryan, he's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. Ryan looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Again, Ryan. going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make this a second down.
55. Right there. 55. 51.
Throwing again on second down. Ryan. Stocker's got it. Complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Check. Gun.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Complete to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Ryan now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
55. Hey, South. 55.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
55.
Throwing on second and long. Ryan, and he's going to go down again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check 56. Hey, let's get this. Spot. 20. Mike 56.
Bravo.
Mike 56. Check. Tight off.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a field goal try here on fourth down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Smith hands off to Geis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
You got tight right there. Tight. Smooth. Hey, Jet.
Smith on first down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
Hey, Zoo.
on 1st and 10. Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And shedding through the tackle. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And boy, this Redskin defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Jones has it. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan gets it off to Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
21. 80 weapons.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, express! 55. Gun.
So we got man. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Woo-hoo!
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Ready? Hey, lock it. Get it.
1st down, here's the run with Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. 24 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Freeman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 46 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the fourth. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Peterson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Here's Geis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They run with Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington.